50% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
We mentioned President Trump and his phone call with Russia's leader today, trying to end the war in Ukraine. It comes the day after he went to the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts that the president is now in charge of.
During a Monday visit, President Trump called the Kennedy Center a big part of the fabric of D.C., but says it needs a lot of work.
We're going to make a lot of changes, including the seats, the decor, pretty much everything.
The president dismissed the Kennedy Center's leadership earlier this year, appointing a new board of trustees and naming himself the chairman.
I never realized this was in such bad shape. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to be here in a long time.
Several artists have said they will no longer perform at the venue following the Trump administration's takeover. And last week, Vice President J.D. Vance was booed by concert goers at a classical music performance at the White House. Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Canada's new prime minister is getting the royal treatment visiting London amid a trade war between the U.S. and Canada and Europe, which is retaliating for American tariffs on imports.
If President Donald Trump really does want Canada as the 51st state, Canada's head of state might have something to say. King Charles welcomed Prime Minister Mark Carney to Buckingham Palace, symbolically wearing a tie in Canadian red. He called the relationship rather important. PM Carney glad of the support.
We have a steadfast defender in our sovereign.
He later met British counterpart Keir Starmer at 10 Downing Street.
Shared history, shared values, shared king.
Mark Carney also went to France on this first foreign trip as leader. Canadian prime ministers normally visit the US before going further afield. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are down, so selling may resume on concern about tariffs potentially hurting the economy. This after a second straight rebound from March losses. The Dow gained 353 points yesterday. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
You can be mosquito-free this year. Yates Astro is offering their bookend special. New customers get the first and last month's mosquito treatments free, a savings of $150. But hurry, this offer expires March 31st. Discover the reason Yates Astro has been voted best residential mosquito control. Reclaim your backyard and save $150 when you take advantage of the bookend special at Yates Astro Termite and Mosquito Control before March 31st.
News from Fox brought to you by Yates Astro of Jesup, Hinesville, and other locations in this area. When you've got pests in and around your home or business, you want them gone quickly, professionally, economically, and safely. Well, you know who called. That's Yates Astro. Good morning. You're tuned in to The Morning Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Butch Hubbard here sharing your Tuesday morning with you. It is the 18th day of March. We got lots coming your way this morning. Coming up next will be your official weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties from the National Weather Service at NOAA. We'll follow that with local news with Bob. Around 7:30, the Bargeman Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar. And then around 7:40, state news from the Georgia News Network. 7:50, local sports with Bob. And then at 8 o'clock this morning, the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO, and State Senator Blake Tillery. Tuesdays with Tillery will be our special guest this morning on the world-famous Butch and Bob show at 8 o'clock here on Big Dog Country Radio. Here's what's going to be served for breakfast and for lunch today in the Wayne County School cafeterias. For breakfast this morning in the elementary schools, it'll be pancake and sausage on a stick. Pancake and sausage on a stick, along with scrambled eggs, assorted fruit, fruit juice, and milk. That's in the elementary schools. Breakfast in middle schools, there'll be French toast sticks, sausage links, warm muffins, assorted fruits, juice, and milk. For breakfast at Wayne County High School, they'll be serving up this morning grits and eggs, French toast sticks, hash browns, sausage links, bacon, juice, and milk. And for lunch today in all the public school cafeterias, the elementary schools, middle schools, and the high school, for lunch, y'all going to be having, let's see here, chicken wings. wings with fresh baked rolls, carrots with dip, macaroni and cheese, green beans, and fruit. And the menu's there brought to you by First Franklin Financial, located in the shopping center right behind Hardee's, adjacent to Walmart in Jesup. When you need money, when you need that quick, easy loan, well, you know where to go get it, and that's at First Franklin Financial. Just about 8 minutes after 7 o'clock, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Up in just a couple of minutes, your official weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties from the National Weather Service and NOAA, and then we'll follow that with local news with Bob.
Looking for your dream home in Wayne County? Elite Homes of Wayne County is here to help you find it. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading, or needing help finding land, Elite Homes has the experience, the expertise, and the local knowledge to guide you every step of the way. Our team is dedicated to make your home buying smooth, stress-free, and exciting. Elite Homes of Wayne County offers a wide range of options to suit every little lifestyle and budget, with personalized service and deep love for our community. From Destiny, Scott-Built Prime, Townhomes, True, Buccaneer, Clayton, and many more. Nobody beats our prices. Elite Homes of Wayne County, open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, and Sunday, 1 to 4. Located at 810 West Pine Street, or call 912-559-6297. Elite Homes of Wayne County, where your new beginnings starts today.
Check out the new Tim's Home Medical. New location, larger inventory. Tim's Home Medical, now located at 980 South, U.S. Highway 301 in Jesup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. They are dedicated to helping you with all your medical supplies and equipment needs, including Medicare chargeable items. Most are in stock, many can be delivered. Your health is their priority at Tim's Home Medical, now located on 301 South in Jesup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. Tim's Home Medical.
Does your car or truck need some work? At Morton Collision Center, our comprehensive professional auto repair services will restore your vehicle to its pre-accident condition quickly and affordably. Expert collision repair, undetectable color matching, free estimates, all insurance claims welcome, towing from the wreck with your request. Let the friendly staff at Morton Collision Center help you by dealing with the insurance company directly. Call 427-3769, 427-3769. We guarantee all of our work. Morton Collision Center.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. And let's check your official weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties, and it's brought to you by the Interstate Credit Union.
I'm Haley, a high school student, and I have my own Interstate Credit Union checking account with a debit card. I even got to use one of my own pictures on it. Of course, my parents get alerts on everything I spend, and they set up rules on where I can use my debit card, but it is helping me learn about finances, and better yet, I get to do it my own way, on my phone and through the Interstate mobile banking app.
To learn more about Interstate Credit Union's Scholar Checking, call 800-822-1124 or go online at interstatecu.org. Experience a better way to bank with Interstate Credit Union. Branches conveniently located in Jesup, Baxley, Brunswick, Hazelhurst, Midway, and now Douglas. Federally insured by NCUA.
Sunny today with a high today near 73. Clear tonight, low tonight of around 44. Sunny tomorrow, high tomorrow near 82. And then we got a 50% chance of showers on Thursday. The Altamaha River level's at 9.4 feet and slowly rising, getting up to around 9.9 feet by Saturday. Currently 36 degrees here on the Waycross Highway in Jesup. Once again, sunny today with a high today near 73. Tide for the day. The tide now is starting to come in. High tide will occur at Jekyll and St. Simons right before noon, right around 11:55 this morning for high tide there at Jekyll and St. Simons. Low tide this afternoon around 5:35 for low tide. Sunrise at 7:33, sunset at 7:37. Your official weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties brought to you by the Interstate Credit Union. Coming your way just a little after 7:30 is going to be the Bartram Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar. Do you know of anyone celebrating a big old birthday or anniversary today on this 18th day of March? If you do, well, let me know all about it. I'll wish them a big old happy birthday or anniversary to them from you. Help them feel special and give them a chance to win that cake from the bakery at your Jesup Walmart. But go ahead and text or email in those birthdays and anniversaries now. Just send in what you want me to say to them from you. Text in the birthdays and anniversaries at 912-427-3711. Text them in now at 912-427-3711. Or if you like, you can email them in. Just go to our website, bigdogcountry.com, bigdogcountry.com. Scroll down to, you see the birthday announcements with the cute birthday dog. When you click on the doggy, a form will come up on your screen. Fill in the blanks in the form, then hit submit, and they'll be emailed to us. Go ahead and do that now. 7:12 coming up in just a couple of minutes. Local news with Bob. Stay tuned.
I'm Brant Davis with Jesup Furniture Outlet. Quality furniture doesn't have to be expensive. Visit our outlet showroom today to find unbelievable savings for every room in the home. Close-out luxury mattresses from top manufacturers starting at $4.99. Every item in our store is on sale and available for immediate delivery or pickup. Take advantage of our special financing where you pay no interest for up to 48 months. Stop in today at Jesup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa DeMar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Lusk. I specialize in obstetrics and gynecology and will be seeing patients in Baxley. I understand how women always put their family's needs before themselves, but taking care of yourself is also important so you can be there for those who need you. As an OBGYN, whether you're coming in for an annual wellness check, contraception, or for some other female issue you may be having, I'm here for you in our new Baxley office. From expert prenatal care to helping solve hormonal issues or gynecology procedures, we've got solutions, and I'm just a phone call away. I will be seeing patients in my Baxley office, performing surgeries and delivering babies at the Macon County Hospital in Alma. I look forward to serving you and bringing your bundle of joy into the world. I'm Dr. Michelle Lusk, OBGYN, and you're in my care.
South Georgia Physicians Group, 821 South Main Street in Baxley. Call 912-705-2273.
105.5 FM, Big Dog Country, WIFO. It is now time for local news with Bob, and it's brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC, located on Highway 341 South in Jesup.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a little latest on local news. In the news, the Jesup City Commissioners have a scheduled meeting set for this evening at 7 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda under Old Business, Youth Council report with DDA Director Kara Lopez. Also, City Marshal Brandon Williams and Administrative Support Specialist Jocelyn Levitt. Discussion of Fire Station Number 2 plans with Fire Chief Josh Huffman and Building Inspector Don Heron. Discussion of debris removal process with Environmental Services Director Patrick Barton and DDA Director Lopez. Discussion and approval of intergovernmental agreement with Police Chief Hamilton and City Manager Nick Ellis. Public participation on the agenda under new business, approval of the East Jesup SOAR bid with City Engineer Bill Schuman and Thomas and Hutton. Discussion and approval of Boys and Girls Club storm repair with Building Inspector Don Heron and Boys and Girls Club Director Shelby Anderson. Is an executive session on the agenda for this afternoon to discuss personnel, items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor. All that tonight at City Hall at 7 p.m. City Jesup's retreat that was scheduled for the end of the month has once again been canceled, have to be rescheduled. They haven't been able to get everyone's schedule to coincide with a date as of yet. Maybe an update this evening at the city commissioners meeting. Georgia legislative session winding down. Debate in the House on tort reform continues. State's $37.7 billion budget still needs to be passed, and State Senator Blake Tillery oversees that state budget. He'll join us this morning on the world famous Butch and Bob Show. Lawmakers had Monday off due to it being St. Patrick's Day, but they're back in session today. Just a few days left in the session as it ends on April the 4th. Once again, State Senator Blake Tillery, our special guest on the Butch and Bob Show this morning. Legislative session ends again on April the 4th in a tradition held by the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce each year is their post-legislative luncheon. It's scheduled this year for April 22nd at Coastal Pines Technical College from 11 to 1. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber. They're $30 for members and $40 for non-members. Everyone's invited to come here from State Representative Stephen Meeks and Buddy Deloach and State Senator Blake Tillery as they'll recap the session. There'll be the guest speakers. They'll discuss the highs and lows, talk about what bills did not pass or left on the table for the next legislative session. Once again, that post-legislative luncheon set for April 22nd at Coastal Pines Technical College. For tickets and information, again, call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Truck season is back at Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Get a new Chevrolet Silverado 1500 up to $10,000 off and no payments for 90 days. Together, let's drive. Just up the road to Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup or shop online at neesmithjessup.net. Your home for no-hassle buying. Offer with approved credit. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. It's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and more. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1074 North Macon Street, or give us a call at 912-427-4237. You can also start your application online at www.onefc.com. All loan terms and applicable APR depends on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested. It may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Simply the best. Those words describe Skag Commercial Mowers. Skag Commercial Mowers are sold at Night Saw Company in Baxley. Skag mowers have been voted #1 in outdoor power equipment, including overall satisfaction and product quality. They are made in America. 0% financing is available. Skag Commercial Mowers, simply the best. Check out the full line of Skag mowers at Night Saw Company on the Jesup side of Baxley on Highway 341, offering dependable product and service for over 50 years.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven, deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Other news reminder coming up on Thursday's Butch and Bob Show. Our special guest will be Wayne County School Superintendent Tony Williams, as she'll update the latest on the 3 major capital improvement projects that the school board is undertaking: a new ag facility, a new ROTC building, and a new weight room, all at Wayne County High School. The school board has selected Pope Construction of the Statesboro as their construction manager team. Superintendent and Board of Education hope to see the process of building the projects to begin sometime in May of this year. And Wayne County School Superintendent Tony Williams joins us this Thursday on the Butch and Bob Show to talk Wayne County education. On Wednesday, tomorrow, we've got Congressman Buddy Carter. He'll be calling in as our special guest as he's participating in a radio tour. WIFO's Butch and Bob Show, part of that event. The topic: End Waste, Fraud, and Abuse in Washington. Again, Buddy Carter joins us tomorrow on the world famous Butch and Bob Show. Reminder, this Thursday, there's that training exercise being conducted in Wayne County. It's going to take place out at the fairgrounds and also around the local hospital. Again, it'll be a site of a coordinated training exercise. During this time, residents and visitors will notice the heavy presence of law enforcement officers, fire trucks, ambulances, and helicopters. Again, they say the exercise is a routine planned event to help improve emergency response capabilities in Wayne County's community. Please be assured that this is a training activity and not an actual emergency situation. They state there's no cause for alarm on Thursday. Once again, it's going to take place on Thursday around 2 p.m. here in Wayne County. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Truck season is back at Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Get a new Chevrolet Silverado 1500 up to $10,000 off and no payments for 90 days. Together, let's drive. Just up the road to Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup or shop online at neesmithjessup.net. Your home for no-hassle buying. Offer with approved credit. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Get ready, South Georgia. It's that time of year for one of the biggest events of the year. It's the 18th Annual Wild Game Dinner hosted by First Baptist Church, Little Wissy. Join us at 705 North McDonald Street in Little Wissy on March 29th at 5 p.m. for an evening packed with great fun, great food, awesome prizes, family fun, and a life-changing message. Come and sample a huge variety of delicious wild game dishes, all cooked up just right. And don't miss your chance to win some awesome door prizes. We'll be giving away shotguns, rifles, a generator, fishing rods, cooler, and many, many door prizes. Tickets are just $15, and you must be present to win. Get your tickets at the door or online by visiting the First Baptist Church Little Wissy Facebook page. It's the 18th Annual Wild Game Dinner, March 29th, 5 p.m., and you don't want to miss it. And as we say here at First Baptist, welcome home.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact Legal Assistant Tanya Blanton at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jesup.
Final note in the news, the Wayne County Board of Tourism is gearing up for 3 warm weather events. The 2025 Wayne County Spring Fair set for April 3rd through the 12th. The 2025 Altamar River Run scheduled for April the 12th. And the 3rd Annual Jesup Porch Fest set for May 3rd. Entry fee for the fair will be $15. That includes all the rides, which may be limited by height. Hours for the fair will be Monday through Thursday, 6 to 10, Saturday, 6 to 11, and Sunday, 6 to 10. River Run on April 12th will begin at the Upper County Gleason Copeland Landing. We'll offer paddlers the choice of 2 takeout points. There's an 11-mile paddle, which takes out at Pig Farm Landing, and a 16-mile paddle, which will begin at JC Landing. There is no charge for the paddle event, but each participant must sign a participation waiver before the paddle begins. More information on the paddle can be found on the Tourism Board website, WayneTourism.com. Jesup Porch Fest is a music festival held on the porches and lawns of historic homes and churches in the old-time neighborhood of Jesup, bordered by Brunswick Bay, Wayne, and Mahogany Streets. Set for May 3rd from 1 to 5 p.m. Musicians and entertainers will be performing, allowing visitors to enjoy music from different venues, traveling by golf cart, bicycles, or on foot between the different host sites. Anyone interested in performing or hosting should contact Heather Altman at the Wayne County Board of Tourism. That number is 912-427-3233, or they can come by the Jesup Train Depot. Again, the great events planned for Wayne County: the Spring Fair, April 3rd through the 12th, the Altamar River Run set for April the 12th, and the Jesup Porch Fest set for May the 3rd. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Local news here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC, located on Highway 341 South in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Good morning. You're tuned in to The Morning Show here on WIFO. Butch Hubbard here with you on this Tuesday morning. It is the 18th day of March. Speaking of 18th day of March, do you know anyone celebrating a big old birthday or anniversary today? If you do, let me know all about it. All you need to do is text or email in what you would like for me to say to them, from you, and about them here on the radio. Text in the birthdays and anniversaries now at 912-427-3711. Text them in now at 912-427-3711. Or if you like, you can email them in. Just head to our website, bigdogcountry.com, bigdogcountry.com. Scroll down till you see that cute birthday dog under birthday announcements. Click on the doggy, fill out the form, hit submit, and they'll be emailed to us. Go ahead and do that now. I'll have them on the radio for you in just a few minutes here on 105.5 FM. Here's what's going to be served for lunch today in the Wayne County school cafeterias, all of them, the elementary schools, middle schools, and Wayne County High School. For lunch today, it will be chicken wings with fresh baked rolls, carrots with dip, macaroni and cheese, green beans, and fruit. And the menu there brought to you by First Franklin Financial, located in the shopping center right behind Hardee's, adjacent to Walmart in Jesup. When you need money, when you need that quick, easy loan, well, you know where to go get it, and that's at First Franklin Financial. Going to be a good-looking day today, sunny today, with a high today near 73. Clear skies tonight, low tonight of around 44. Sunny tomorrow, high tomorrow of 82. We do have a 50% chance of showers on Thursday. The Altamaha river level's at 9.4 feet, slowly rising. Should get up to around 9.9 feet by this Saturday. Currently 37 degrees here on the Waycross Highway in Jesup. Sunrise at 7:33, sunset at 7:37. 727, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, the Bargeman Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar coming up next.
Hi, I'm Brian Nipper, owner of Nips Car Wash, inviting you to try us. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your convenience. Whether you have a car, a boat, or ATV, we can handle it at Nips. Drop by our new and improved soft touch automatic car wash or self-service wash. Take advantage of our monthly membership for unlimited washes starting at only $18 a month. Nips Car Wash, located 459 South US Highway 301, where every day is a good day for a car wash.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher installation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles or stay today.
Hey Wayne County, this is Chris Hunt from Wayne County Tire and Service. We are a family-owned small business right here in Wayne County, and we want to help you with all of your automotive needs. We do everything: alignments, tires, brakes, repairs, rebuilding transmissions and engines, oil changes, you name it. Our motto here at Wayne County Tire and Service is to give you, our customer, the service you deserve. As a native of South Georgia, treating people right is a priority to myself and my family. Give us a call today at 912-427-3737 for all of your automotive needs. Thank you, and God bless.
Let's talk about one of your most important possessions, your smile. I'm Dr. Tad Jackson of Midway Family Dental. If you're not smiling as much as you'd like, a visit to Midway Family Dental may be all you need to start smiling again. If you've thought about dentures but were afraid of the price, we can help. We offer same-day dentures at a very low price that will have you smiling again in no time. Please call Midway Family Dental today at 912-880-2288.
Bargeman Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar right here on Big Dog Country, WIFO 105.5 FM. And happy birthday to Garen Cooksey. Garen Cooksey, 16. The happiest of birthdays is sent to our youngest grandson, Garen. May your 16th be everything you have ever thought it would be. DMV, here I come. We love you from Jerry and Bill Cooksey, a.k.a. Gammy and Pappy. From Gammy and Pappy, 16th birthday wishes there going out to Gary and Cooksey. I like that. DMV, here I come. All right, happy birthday to Tracy. Tracy's 60 today. Happy birthday, Mrs. Tracy. I hope you have the best day. Happy birthday, Morgan Mock. From Morgan Mock, happy birthday to Mrs. Tracy. Happy birthday to Tracy Murphy. We won't know his last name now, 60. Happy 60th birthday from Kevin, Lori, and Biscuit. The world is a better place. Okay, here we go. Happy 60th birthday to Tracy Murphy. Happy 60th birthday from Kevin, Lori, and Biscuit. The world is a better place because of all the glitter you sprinkle on it. 60th birthday wishes are going out to Tracy Murphy from Kevin, Lori, and from Biscuit. Happy birthday to Tracy once again. Happy birthday, Tracy. Love from Tina. Happy birthday to Tracy Murphy there Happy birthday, Tracy. Love from Tina. And happy birthday to Tracy once again. This one says they're never going to tell her age, but it doesn't matter because the other folks have. Tracy Murphy, happiest of birthday wishes going out today to the face of the berry patch and the best boss and friend out there. They just don't come any better. Tracy Murphy, sure hope this day is no less than you deserve. Birthday blessings from Nicole. Nicole wishing Tracy Murphy a happy 60th birthday. Well, actually, she didn't say. Other folks did. Another Tracy birthday here. Happy birthday to Tracy Murphy. It says, happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom, to Tracy Murphy. Happy birthday to Tracy once again. Happy birthday, Mom. XOXO from Maddie to Tracy Murphy. Happy birthday to Tracy once again. Happy birthday to the Berry Patch Queen, our favorite Aunt Tracy. We love you big. From Lucas, Miranda, Raylan, and from Bubby there to Tracy Murphy. Happy birthday to Tracy once again. Happy birthday to the sweetest gal ever. Love from Irene Zoki. From Irene Zoki. Happy birthday there to Tracy. Happy birthday to Tracy once again. The Berry Patch Girls would like to wish our queen, Tracy Murphy, a very happy 60th birthday. We love, adore, and appreciate you for inspiring each of us to give our very best, coordinate our outfits, and decorate our Christmas trees. And remember, you don't look a day over 29. I'm not sure which one of the Berry Patch Girls said that, but they're getting some brownie points in there. Happy birthday to Tracy. And happy birthday to Tracy Murphy once again. Happy birthday to the best mom ever. I hope you have a great day. We wish you a day full of smiles and laughs. Love from Lindsay, from Madison, Audrey, and Kimber to Tracy. And happy birthday to Riker. Happy 5th birthday. Happy Big 5 to our sweet Riker Cash. Hope you have an amazing day. We love you so much. From Daddy, Mama, Bubba, and Scooter. Happy 5th birthday wishes there going out to Riker Cash, 5 years old. Happy birthday with love from Daddy, Mama, Bubba, and Scooter. Happy birthday to Riker Daniels. Well, let's see. This one says Riker Cash. And this one says Riker. Apparently the same person, just different names here. Maybe one in the middle name. Happy birthday to Riker Daniels, 5 years old. To the most sweetest, loving, and handsome 5-year-old ever. We hope you have the best and happiest birthday ever. We love you, Sport Model. We love you, Sport Model, from Pap and Mimi. From Pap and Mimi, 5 years old, to Riker Daniels. And happy birthday to Riker Cash. Riker Cash, 5 years old. Happy birthday, Riker, from Nana, Uncle Doyle, Aunt Shauna, Lila, and Madeline. We love the little man. We love you, little man. We love you, little man. Hope you have an awesome day. Happy birthday to Riker Cash there. From Nana, Uncle Doyle, Aunt Shauna, Lila, and Madeline. All right. We did the emails. Let's go check the text messages now here on the Bargeman Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar. Remember, if you got any last-minute birthdays or anniversaries to get in for today, this 18th day of March, you can text those in right now to 912-427-3711. You can text them in to 912-427-3711. Happy 16th birthday to Garen Cooksey. From Dad, Mom, and your brothers. Have a great day. We love you. Happy 16th birthday to Garen Cooksey. From Dad, Mom, and your brothers. Have a great day. We love you. Happy birthday wishes going out to these folks today from the Trapnels. Happy birthday wishes going out to these folks today from the Trapnels. Happy birthday to Wendy Krieger, and happy birthday to Nick Burrows. Nick Burrows, happy birthday wishes to those folks from the Trapnells. Happy birthday wishes going out to these folks today from Robin Eubank State Farm. Happy birthday to Kevin Boyles, to Kyle Chapman. Happy birthday to Tracy Murphy. Birthday wishes to Patricia Spahn and to Erica Wilkins. Happy birthday wishes going out to those folks today from Robin Eubank State Farm. All right, let's check the emails one more time here on the Barger & Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. Don't see any new emails. Let's go back to the text messages. All right, that wraps up the Barger & Power Sports birthday and anniversary calendar this morning. We'll be back with the birthday cake winner in a moment.
Barger & Power Sports invites everyone to come visit their unbelievable new showroom on Highway 301 South in Jesup and on Highway 341 in Brunswick. They have a great selection of ATVs, golf carts, mowers, and more. Barger & Power Sports carries Arctic Cat 4-wheelers and side-by-sides, Purdue Popular Tandem 4-wheelers and side-by-sides, cruise carts, and Yamaha golf carts. Barger & has the full line of Kimco scooters. Don't forget, Barger & Power Sports offers a complete service department for all your service and repair needs. Stop by today and check out Barger & Power Sports, Highway 301 South in Jesup, and their new location on Highway 341 next to I-95 in Brunswick.
Okay, another birthday text in. Happy birthday, Mrs. Wendy. Happy birthday, Mrs. Wendy. Love from Huck. Happy birthday to Mrs. Wendy. Love from Huck. Our birthday cake winner for today is Garen Cooksey. Garen Cooksey is our birthday cake winner for today. And somebody from Garen Cooksey's family will just come on down here to the radio station today after 9 o'clock this morning, after 9, here to 2420 Waycross Highway, Big Dog Boulevard. Sometime after 9 o'clock this morning, pick up that birthday cake certificate here at the radio station and then take it to the bakery at the Jesup Walmart today. You got to redeem the birthday cake certificate today for Garen Cooksey's birthday cake there at the bakery at the Jesup Walmart. So once again, congratulations to Garen Cooksey, our birthday cake winner for today, this 18th day of March. And speaking of giveaways, around 8:45 this morning, we're going to give away some movie passes to the Historic Strand Cinema and some pizza from the Strand Bistro. The Historic Strand Cinema movie trivia question of the day coming your way this morning, and that'll be right around 8:45 here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. Coming up soon, we've got local sports with Bob. He'll let you know what's going on in sports-wise when it comes to Wayne County and other sports. And then at 8 o'clock this morning, the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO. And State Senator Blake Tillery will be our special guest this morning here on the world-famous Butch and Bob show at 8 o'clock here on Big Dog Country Radio. Let's check in with the latest state news from the Georgia News Network. It is brought to you by England's Collision Center and England's Mobile Glass Service.
When it comes to auto body repairs and glass replacements, trust the experts at England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass in Jesup. Whether you've been in a fender bender or need a windshield replacement, England's has the experience and expertise to get your vehicle back on the road in no time. Plus, with their convenient mobile glass service, England's Collision Center can come to you, making the repair process even more convenient and hassle-free. Don't let auto body damage or a cracked windshield slow you down. Visit England's located at 586 Southwest Broad Street or give them a call at 912-588-9922. England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass, serving Wayne County for over 25 years. Proud sponsor of the WIFO Local Musicians Spotlight.
Now, the latest from GNN, the Georgia News Network.
I'm Scott Kembler. A multi-million-dollar data storage space is in the works for Metro Atlanta. That puts it at close to 3 times the size for a $1 million size space in the Metro. The Atlanta Regional topped Northern Virginia for the first time last year. That's more than double the size of data centers currently operating in the area as far as leasing size. Time magazine has named Georgia Park one of the greatest places of 2025 in the world. More on that from Liz Kennedy.
The Okmulgee Mounds National Historical Park in Macon was named one of the world's top 100 destinations. The park has been pushing to become Georgia's first national park and holds 7 ancient mounds built around 900 CE, which is also known as the Common Era. The park was also home to 4 prehistoric cultures, including the Mississippians. The historical park hopes to reach national park status sometime this year. I'm Liz Kennedy.
An attorney is continuing to fight back in the Donald Trump case. A judge ruled in favor of the defense attorney, which comes out to around $54,000 in fees. The district attorney had no comment to Judge Krause's ruling. An effort to have Krause recused from the case months ago just didn't work out. An illegal immigrant crackdown appears to be moving forward in Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp is giving the go-ahead for the 287C program, which is supposed to be identifying people in the U.S. who pose a safety risk. The support for Trump as president does not stop at the Georgia border. Governor Kemp recently praised Trump for cracking down on illegal immigration. With the Georgia News Network, I'm Scott Kimbler.
This is GNN, the Georgia News Network.
State news here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by England's Collision Center and England's Mobile Glass Service, located on Southwest Broad Street in Jesup. When you get in an accident, make sure your vehicle's taken to England's Collision Center. Good morning. You're tuned into The Morning Show right here on WIFO. Time now is 7:42, and let's get some words of wisdom this morning. Focus on the family commentary brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC in Jesup.
Truck season is back at Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Get a new Chevrolet Silverado 1500 up to $10,000 off and no payments for 90 days. Together, let's drive. Just up the road to Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, or shop online at neesmithjessup.net. Your home for no-hassle buying. Offer with approved credit. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Booker T. Washington once said, "Few things help an individual more than to place responsibility on him, and then let him know that you trust him." That's a message Jason Bracey's father takes to heart. Jason is a high school quarterback in Modesto, California. What makes him unique is he's blind. Jason was diagnosed with retinal cancer at the age of 1 and blind by the age of 7. At age 15, he decided to play football, but he needed his dad's help to do it. Their system begins with Jason, who memorizes every play, so he knows where his teammates are supposed to be and where they're supposed to go. Then his father talks to him from the sidelines through a walkie-talkie attached to Jason's helmet. He paints a mental picture for Jason so Jason can, in essence, see what everybody else on the field sees. Jason trusts his father's instructions, and his dad trusts Jason to step out and compete with sighted kids. Our children need to be safe, but they don't need to be coddled. Overprotection insulates children from danger, but it also prevents them from developing the self-confidence they need to succeed as adults. Risk and trust are essential ingredients for raising strong children. Kids need parents who watch out for their well-being, but they also need parents who trust them to step out and try new things, even when it's a risk. For Focus on the Family, I'm Jim Daly.
The words you are about to hear are taken from letters sent in by members of the Trinity Debt Management Program.
Dear Trinity, today I'm making my final credit card payment.
Before I came to you, I was in a constant state of anxiety and panic, but now there is hope for my family's financial future.
Working with Trinity made me understand that I'm not alone.
You really do help people.
Your kindness will never be forgotten.
Without Trinity's support, I would not have achieved my lifelong goal of becoming debt-free.
We saved a lot on interest and penalties, of course, but the reward was the gift of human kindness.
Trinity has carried me through a very difficult time in my life. You're amazing.
I used to feel so anxious and hopeless. Now I feel grace and peace.
God bless Trinity as you continue to help others become debt-free.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976.
Focus on the Family Commentary brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC, located on Highway 341 South in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Going to be sunny today with a high today near 73. Clear skies tonight, low tonight of 44. Currently 38, feeling great degrees here on the Waycross Highway in Jesup. And the Ottawa River level's at 9.4 feet and slowly rising. Time now is 7:46. Coming up next year on the Big Dog, Sports with Bob. Stay tuned.
I'm Brant Davis with Jesup Furniture Outlet. Quality furniture doesn't have to be expensive. Visit our outlet showroom today to find unbelievable savings for every room in the home. Close-out luxury mattresses from top manufacturers starting at $4.99. Every item in our store is on sale and available for immediate delivery or pickup. Take advantage of our special financing where you pay no interest for up to 48 months. Stop in today at Jesup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
748, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. It is now time for Local Sports with Bob, and it's brought to you by Harris Ace Hardware.
Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for a look at the local sports and sports high school baseball team back in region action today, round 2. The opponent this week is the BC Cadets, and the first game in Savannah today at 6 p.m. Our pregame today begins at 5:50 right here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5 FM. Wayne County sits at 3-0 in the region standings after sweeping Perry last week. The BC Cadets are at 2-1 as they took 2 out of 3 from Warner Robins. Game 2 of this series is Thursday at home at Howard Bo Warren Field in Jesup at 6, and the third game back in Savannah on Friday at 6 p.m. The region standings heading into week 2. Wayne County and Ware County both unbeaten at 3-0. BC Cadets come in next at 2-1, and Warner Robins after that at 1-2, and Perry and New Hampstead both start the region schedule at 0-3. Reminder, on Thursday game at Howard Bo Warren Field to be Hall of Fame recognition night. The ceremonial first pitch takes place at 5:40, where members of the Wayne County Hall of Fame, all their families and friends will have the honor of participating. If a Hall of Fame member has passed away, their family or close friend will be able to fill in for them and throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Once again, the ceremony set for this Thursday at 5:40 at Howard Bo Warren Field before the start of Game 2 between Wayne County and BC. Junior varsity baseball team remains unbeaten. They continued their undefeated season Monday with an 8-3 win at home over Jeff Davis. Wayne County scored 8 runs on 7 hits, while Jeff Davis scored 3 runs on just 5 hits. JV baseball team again still unbeaten on the season. Both middle school baseball teams won Monday. Middle school Gold defeated Richmond Hill 7-6. Middle school Black defeated Bethune from Folkestone by a score of 12-1. Just about every high school varsity sports team in action today. The varsity soccer teams head to Savannah as well. They take on, the boys play BC while the girls play St. Vincent's. The track team has a meet today at Ware County. Golf team on their way to Bacon County to play the Blueberry Plantation course against Bacon County. Tennis teams are here at home. They host South Effingham. Only a few tickets left for this Saturday's $10,000 Touchdown Club annual drawing. It'll take place at James Vance Lake House at 6 p.m. Again, if you're interested in purchasing one of those remaining tickets, you can call Michael Lewis at 912-202-6194, or Holly Lane at 912-424-7206. Again, those numbers, Michael Lewis, 912-202-6194, or Holly Lane, 912-424-7206. Again, they say just a few tickets left. You can stop by Prime South Bank. Katie may have a few tickets left as well, but that drawing set for this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the James Vance Lake House. Rory McIlroy wins the 3-hole playoff Monday at the Players' Championship over J.J. Spawn. McIlroy birdied the 16th hole to take a one-shot lead, and then Spawn hit his tee shot on 17 into the water, and it was over at that point. Rory McIlroy wins the Players, still seeking that green jacket. The Masters set for Augusta, Georgia on the dates of April 10th through the 13th. NCAA basketball terms get underway this week. The women's event begins on Wednesday, while the men's bracket gets underway on Thursday. Georgia in the bracket this year. They'll take on Gonzaga Thursday afternoon at 4:30 in round one. Dogs seeded 8th, Gonzaga seeded 9th. March Madness to begin Thursday. Again, the ladies' event begins tomorrow. Top seeds in the women's is USC, South Carolina, UConn, Notre Dame, some of the top teams in women's basketball this season. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day at this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
752, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Coming up in just a couple of moments, we'll have the latest news from Fox. And then after that, the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO. And State Senator Blake Tillery will be our guest this morning on the show.
Absolutely crazy savings now on 2024 Ford models at Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. Expedition, save up to $11,000. Broncos, save up to $6,500. F-150s, save up to $9,850, and Super Duties will save you up to $7,000. But that's not all. The 24 Ford Edge is discounted up to $9,500. The Bronco Sport, save up to $4,750. And the Bronco Raptor, save up to $16,000. Now's the time to buy and save like never before. Robbie Robertson Ford, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at RobbieRobertsonFord.com.
For all your medication needs, call or come see the friendly professional staff at Jones Prescription Shop. We're conveniently located next to Wayne Memorial Hospital at 101 Peachtree Street. We have a drive-through and offer free delivery. Jones Prescription Shop is locally owned and has been proudly serving Wayne and surrounding counties since 1985. We accept most insurance plans and have competitive prices for those uninsured. We would love to serve you. Give Jones Prescription Shop a call today at 912-427-8825. That's 912-427-8825. Go Jackets.
Blue Collar Heating and Air is your top-of-the-line Carrier dealer. They service many brands and specialize in new installations, upgrading existing equipment, and airflow problems. They also have a large variety of hard-to-find filters in stock. So when quality counts, call the air conditioning experts, Richard Whitley and David Dial at Blue Collar Heating and Air, 427-6400. For weekend service emergencies, they have an experienced service technician on call. So remember, when quality counts, choose Carrier and turn to the experts at Blue Collar Heating and Air, serving Wayne County and surrounding areas.
175 Northwest Broad Street in Jesup.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. More than 400 people are reported to have been killed in Israeli airstrikes in Gaza.
After 2 months of relative calm, the bombardment of Gaza resumed overnight. The Israeli military began striking what it called Hamas terror targets after talks failed to extend the ceasefire. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the militants are refusing to release hostages.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. A federal judge in D.C. gives the Trump administration until noon to provide more information about deportation flights he'd ordered stopped.
The Trump administration deporting more than 200 Venezuelans, it says, are members of the violent Tren de Aragua gang to El Salvador over the weekend, citing the Alien Enemies Act. The federal judge blocking the deportations, calling for planes with the deportees to turn around. The DOJ arguing the move was not enforceable.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. President Trump speaks by phone with Russia's President Putin today. America's listening to Fox News.
From around the world, Trey Yingst, joining us from Tel Aviv, Israel. To Washington. I'm Mike Emanuel. To your own backyard. If a story impacts you or your wallet, we're on it. It's the Fox News Rundown. We give every story the deeper look it deserves with must-listen interviews and smart analysis from the voices you can trust. Start your day with the Fox News Rundown. Listen and follow now at foxnewsrundown.com or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. from the Fox News Podcasts Network.
Hey, this is Trey Gowdy, host of the Trey Gowdy Podcast. Every Tuesday, you'll hear what's on my mind. Plus, every Thursday, there's a special bonus episode where we answer the questions that are on your mind. Make sure to spend your Tuesdays and Thursdays with Trey. Subscribe now at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. Hope to see you.
America's listening to Fox News.
756, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, brought to you by Heron Aldridge Insurance, also by Murphy Builder Supply, the Service Department at GNS Auto Sales, and by First Southern Bank.
Remember this name. You'll need it. Heron Aldrich. That's Heron Aldrich Insurance Agency. Think of us as your hometown agency with a professional attitude. We know insurance is boring, but necessary, and we're here to help you wade through that ocean of coverage uncertainty. Heron Aldrich is an independent agent with only your needs in mind. Our friendly staff is eager to work with you, exploring the best possible and budget-friendly coverage available. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, motorcycle, RV, or boat, we've got your back. Need help with renter's insurance, general liability, or commercial auto and property? We're here to help. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, 2052 Brunswick Highway, Waycross, and 1087 North Main in Nahunta. Our company works with the best, like Auto Owners, Progressive, and dozens more top-rated companies. You know, it pays to periodically recheck your insurance needs. Life's rough enough without having those nasty financial surprises sneak up on you at the most inconvenient times. Heron Aldrich Insurance Agency, the local independent agent that treats you like family. Heron Aldrich, Waycross, and Nahunta, we're here for you.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. They sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Attention Jesup. Is your vehicle in need of a service? At GNS Service Department, we've got you covered with expert repairs and maintenance. From oil changes to brake services, our skilled technicians ensure your car runs smoothly and safely. Trust our friendly team at GNS Service Department for fast, reliable service that won't break the bank. Visit GNS at 448 North 1st Street in Jesup, Georgia, or give them a call at 912-559-4600 at GNS Auto, where quality meets convenience.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing, man?
Doing well. Getting ready for this big trip to Savannah to take on BC Cadets. I'm sure we'll see Mr. Ludwig on the mound in Game 1 for them, so should be fun. Got to do the same thing we did last week. Go on the road, beat their number 1 pitcher, and come home and sweep the series.
Mr. Ludwig.
Landon Ludwig, pretty good pitcher.
Is he junior, senior?
I'm not sure.
Sure what? Okay.
I just know we saw him last year. We'll see him this year.
Okay.
But they've got some good players on that BC Cadet team, so it should be a good test.
Best team money could buy.
Yeah, I saw them in the parade. They marched through the parade, 430 cadets.
430 cadets.
Yeah, they're getting all the kisses on the cheek, and they don't even blink. They just, I don't know how they do that.
Well, it's a tradition there where these girls will run up to the service cadets and other service people and kiss them on the cheek and have put a big red, they have to keep applying their lipstick because the big red lipstick on their face there, that big lips.
They're
right there on the cheek.
They're better the men than I am.
Why?
Because I'd be kissing them on the lips.
That's not the tradition, Bob.
That's all right,
it's not it's a sign of appreciation and thank you. It's not anything to do with love or anything like that, Bob. It's just showing this their way of saying thank you and appreciate your service. All right, we got State Senator Blake Tillery calling in. We'll have him on the air in just a moment.
Get ready, South Georgia. It's that time of year for one of the biggest events of the year. It's the 18th Annual Wild Game Dinner hosted by First Baptist Church, Little Wissey. Join us at 705 North McDonald Street in Little Wissey on March 29th at 5 p.m. for an evening packed with great fun, great food, awesome prizes, family fun, and a life-changing message. Come and sample a huge variety of delicious wild game dishes, all cooked up just right. And don't miss your chance to win some awesome door prizes. We'll be giving away shotguns, rifles, a generator, fishing rods, cooler, and many, many door prizes. Tickets are just $15, and you must be present to win. Get your tickets at the door or online by visiting the First Baptist Church Little Wissey Facebook page. It's the 18th Annual Wild Game Dinner, March 29th, 5 p.m., and you don't want to miss it. And as we say here at First Baptist, welcome home.
Okay, world famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. And we've got State Senator Blake Tillery on the phone with us right now. Take it away, Bob.
It's always good to have Blake here on Tuesdays with Tillery. And as we mentioned, the legislative session winding down. Got the big $37.7 billion budget still needs to be passed. So, Blake, you're a man that oversees that budget. Your thoughts on the budget, and when do you think it will finally be passed officially in the state of Georgia?
Yeah, well, good morning, Bob. Yeah, we have 3 subcommittees running right now, actually. The General Government Subcommittee, the Judiciary Subcommittee, and then the Health and Human Services Subcommittees running. And we got the TVs on in our office right now as I'm talking to you, watching those, trying to keep up with what's going on there. That sets us up to have the budget on the floor sometime next week, probably in the end of next week, as we work through this process.
Imagine it's a wild day today because you had yesterday off due to the St. Patrick's Day. So like I said, it's winding down quickly. I'm sure there's some big debates. Tort reform still being debated in the House. How's that going?
You have to ask the House members that. Ask. I guess you don't have Wednesdays with Workhauser anymore. You got Wednesdays with Buddy, right? So
correct.
Ask him tomorrow how that's going. It sounds like they are, maybe getting to a place that they might get some breakthrough of something that passes. It's obviously already passed the Senate. So the House may have some changes, which if they do, that means it'll come back to the Senate. We'll see how that goes at that time. That's obviously a big bill. We've got 7 other bills on the Senate floor today. A lot of them relate to taxes and storm relief and timber. So I think 3 or 4 of them are that. Then there's also some commending resolutions, one that commends the president on his re-election, or I guess second term. I don't know if you'd call it re-election. And then one that commends Doug Collins. So 2 of them aren't quite as heavy of a lift, but the other 4 will be pretty big tax policy debates, especially as it relates to storm and it relates to CUVA, which is the conservation use valuation that a lot of folks who have timberland or farmland benefit from. So be a full day here, and then these subcommittees that I told you there's 3 right now. There's going to be several more this afternoon, and then we'll start trying to piece together the budget after that.
And the budget, the majority goes to education and the federal corrections institutes. Is that where most of the money's going?
About 53% goes there. That's right. There's going to be a debate this year on a couple of topics. One, the House reduced the funding that went to the Promise Scholarship. That was something that was pretty popular in our neck of the woods and elsewhere. It allows families, if their children are going to schools that are failing, to pull their children out, and then gives $6,500 to whatever school they transfer to. So some folks have called it vouchers. That might be one way to define it. It also, some folks just call it school choice. but you have to be in a failing school or in line to go to a failing school for it to work. So the House funded it at about a third of the level the governor did. Their reason for doing so wasn't bad. They just said, hey, the first year we don't think it's going to be fully subscribed. The Senate looked at the applications and said, hey, you've already had a third of the applications go out in 12 days or a third of the applications filled out. So the Senate's probably going to be in a position to try to restore that funding. It's not an insignificant amount. It's about $100 million on the difference between those two numbers. So we've got a big difference to work through, but we will. Folks on the House are good folks. They'll think through it too, and there'll be some things they want us to compromise on, I'm sure. But the big one, I think, for the Senate's going to be that promised scholarship.
Yeah, you're just joining us on the phone with us, State Senator Blake Tillery. It's Tuesday with Tillery. Talking to Stephen Meeks yesterday, he said, nothing's over till it's over. He said some of those bills that seem to be dead may be resurfacing. Any of those bills that you see that appear to be dead will come back to light?
Honestly, not yet. You always watch sports betting and see if it comes back to life. I haven't heard anything about that one. On the Senate side, it's pretty calm. I know the House has got some issues on their end that they're working through. Boys and girls sports, that's already passed the Senate. The House passed their own version as well. But now I guess they're looking at ours or figuring out which one we think's the best. The tort bill, as you said, is over in the House, so they've got to work their way through that. My bill on immigration that basically said, hey, look, we're going to really enforce Georgia's immigration laws. If local governments won't abide by Georgia immigration laws and they waive their sovereign immunity, that's in the House. They've got to work their way through that. I don't think we have a comparable measure over here from them on that topic. And then remember early on in session, we talked about some bills, one of them that I had that said, hey, why is the state paying for transgender surgeries? Why aren't we paying for that through the state health benefit plan or other means? Prisons, folks are in prison, we're paying for their transition surgeries. And the Senate moved to ban that. Those bills are over in the House now, and they've got to make their decision if they're going to take those up.
A couple of weeks ago, we talked to the local pharmacist looking for some relief and some help and making it a fair playing field. Is that legislation passed? Is that...
So one of the pieces that did that was my Senate Bill 91, which basically said you can't be a PBM, a pharmacy benefit manager, and own the pharmacy. It has a hearing coming up this week in the House Health Committee. So I'm anxious to see if we can move that bill forward. There's been some rumors that it will have another bill tacked on to it. And that's Wednesday around, I think the meeting's at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So if that has another bill tacked to it, it could slow it down potentially. But we'll work through that with the House and see what we need to do. But I'm excited that bill's going to get a hearing tomorrow morning.
And we talked to Buddy last Wednesday. He says that the Okefenokee is going to be protected. Your thoughts on that?
Those bills never made it out of the House either. Those were two of the other ones. So Buddy would have a better semblance of what's going on with the House with those bills than I would at this point. Neither crossed over.
Anything else we need to know about that's coming up? What's your day? What's on your schedule today?
Today we've got those hearings that started earlier this morning, and so I'm watching them. Once we hang up, I'm going to go back to those, and then the 7 bills on the floor. We've got 3 committees I'm a part of this afternoon, and then I'm on Lawmakers here tonight. It's a local television show here at Georgia Public Television. I'm sure they want to talk about the budget. So I'll get home about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, just kind of normal, and then we start it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's day, about the same time start time, but we do have one little fun activity tomorrow afternoon. They do a House-Senate kickball game every year. We play against each other in kickball. Sometimes the kickball gets pretty serious. So that's supposed to be tomorrow afternoon if we get done with committee.
How do y'all divide teams up?
House versus Senate. Yeah, they got 3 times the number of players of us.
That's right. They can suck quite a bit.
Yeah, like a single A school going up against the quad
A. Don't pull a hamstring.
Y'all be careful out there. Y'all have EMT personnel standing by just in case.
Listen, they probably need AEDs to shock our hearts back to life. But the rule is you can't go unless your committees have completed their work for the day. So luckily, I have a finance committee at 3. It should be done by 5. So maybe I get to go, and then our subcommittees will be finishing up their work. So Thursday's when my really, really hard work will start. So maybe I get to go tomorrow. We'll see.
Well, that's good. We'd love to talk to you next week about how the kickball game. Where do y'all play? we'd like to know.
Georgia State Stadium.
What's there?
We play down at the Georgia State Stadium, the old Turner Field.
Yeah, the old Turner Field. Yeah, y'all doing it up nice there. That's now, do y'all have a crowd there? I mean, is public just can walk in and watch y'all, or what?
I mean, listen, it's the most popular event in town. They can't keep the people out. It's such a great event. No, sir, we don't have a crowd at all.
I was going to say, do they charge admission to see this? I mean,
it's getting deep around here, let me tell you.
It'd be a hot selling ticket. It'd be a good way to raise money for the budget.
Yeah, did y'all?
We might end up at that point.
Yeah, did you play kickball in elementary school?
I think the last time I played kickball was Sally Daly Elementary School. Yeah, about 4th grade in Vidalia. So I don't think it was big in high school for me.
Yeah, I played in elementary, but I wasn't all that good at it. So I don't know how I do now. But we know that you're chairman of the Appropriations Committee, but you're vice chairman of the Senate, State Institutions, and Property. What is your responsibility with that? What does that committee do?
Yeah, that committee basically goes through the conveyance bills each year. So remember, suppose, for instance, that Coastal Pines wanted to set up a new building or run electricity across its property for a new building. They're going to have it. Georgia Power has to have an easement to run those, or Satilla EMC, whoever they use, to run those power lines. So we deal with the state properties and easements. Now, it's not just the easements of something as simple as running the power lines to Coastal Pines. Think about down on the coast, we own a lot of extra land down there. So from time to time, it makes sense for the state to sell it or to work with a county government like we did in Tattnall County when we owned a school that could be repurposed better for industry and commercial purposes. So anytime the state gives land, whether it be an easement, sometimes even contracts, or sells property, that has to go through that committee, and we have to review all those. Probably about 100 transactions a year, 140. So that's what that committee does.
And what do y'all do? Just present it to the Senate, and then they vote on it?
Right. We have to come to our committee first, get a pretty good understanding. Look, sometimes it gets pretty complicated. The most complicated I ever remember dealing with in that committee is you didn't actually own land. We owned some airspace above a certain building, but that building happened to be in the area of the Gulch in downtown Atlanta, kind of near CNN, where CNN used to be. So we sold our airspace for more than $1 million. So the transactions are interesting. They make you think through what you're doing and then try to make the best decision on behalf of 11 million people, not just that's what we're trying to buy.
Yeah, I was just looking at all the committees that you're on here, and I saw that one. I said, I wonder what that does. And so that's very interesting right there. It does make sense. You got to have that taken care of there when it comes to the different buildings and land that the state does own, and y'all have to overlook it. And so it works out good. State institutions and property. Never even thought about that before until I read that, and I said, well, that doesn't make sense. Decisions have got to be made on it. And it's interesting selling airspace because, the people don't think about that. But when you're talking about a 10, 20, 40, 50 story building, that's just air up there. And that's got value. And it's interesting.
Thinking about how the heck we ended up owning that airspace is even more interesting.
Yeah, how did you? We're going to buy that square footage of air right up there.
It's a long story, but basically we owned the ground at one point in time. We ground leased it out. We sold the ground, but reserved the right for everything that was above it because we thought one day we might actually do a flyover highway. And we did, but we owned everything above that flyover highway too. So now you're going to see a building that crosses over and kind of encapsulates that in the future. That's how we ended up owning that airspace.
Amazing. Bob?
Again, always a pleasure talking to you on Tuesdays, and have fun kicking that ball today.
That's tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I thought it was today. I'm sorry.
If I get done.
So. Yeah, don't pull anything now, boy. Calf, hamstring, don't blow out a knee.
That's right.
We'll see how you are next Tuesday when we talk with you, okay? All right.
Thanks. Y'all have a great day.
All right. State Senator Blake Tillery here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. Tuesdays with Tillery. We appreciate him taking time from his busy schedule because they start early in the morning like this, and then they go all day into the evening, and it's just great that he can take time out to be with us on these Tuesdays with Tillery. All right, getting all the equipment back like it should be. Okay. All right. And then, but tomorrow, it's not going to be Wednesdays Without Werkheiser starring Buddy Loach. It's going to be
Buddy Carter. Buddy Carter's doing a radio tour. We're part of the tour, so he's going to be with us tomorrow on talking about several things going on. He's got a theme. Let me find the press release.
All right. Representative, U.S. Congressman Buddy Carter of the 1st District will be our special guest tomorrow on the world-famous Butch and Bob show. And as Bob said, it's a radio tour, so he'll be doing talking to different radio stations throughout the district all tomorrow morning.
The topic is End Waste, Fraud, and Abuse in Washington. So, again, that's the topic tomorrow with Buddy Carter. So I look forward to talking to him about that and other issues taking place up in Washington, a lot going on. So get his thoughts on how the Trump presidency is going so far. So all that tomorrow on the Butch and Bob show with Buddy Carter. Should be fun.
Okay.
The Touchdown Club was hoping to get in here today, but they couldn't make it. But they want me to remind everybody that this Saturday is their 10,000 annual drawing, and there's only a few tickets left. So again, if you want a ticket for that drawing this Saturday, chance to win $10,000, the numbers to call, again, Michael Lewis, the Touchdown Club president. His number is 912-202-6194, and Holly Lane has some tickets. Her number is 912-424-7206, and I think Katie's got a few left. And Katie, if you're listening, please hold my tickets. I knew there's some, how you know there's things you need to do on Monday, and that was the one thing I was supposed to do.
You were supposed to go by Prime South, see Katie, and get your $100 ticket.
Right. I just got two of them for me. So
you got two of them for you.
Hold on.
You're going big this year. Spend a couple $100. All right.
Hold on to those tickets. So I'll pick them up this week. Can't do it today. I got to get ready to go to Savannah's. But I knew, how you lay in bed and say, did I get everything done I was supposed to do? And there was that one thing, and I just couldn't remember what it was. But when Michael Lewis texted me this morning about the test, I said, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to get by the bank.
Y'all hold on to Bob's tickets.
Yeah, hold on to them. So, but again, just a few left, so that's going to be fun. Saturday, always a fun event Saturday. This year at the James Vans Lake House, which is a nice place. So that $10,000 drawing starts at 6 o'clock on Saturday. So make sure you don't have a ticket to attend the event, so you can just come have fun. If you don't, just see who's wants the 10,000 ride. So you don't come hang out. So, but it is always fun to have.
Don't they usually sell tickets there too?
No,
they don't. Okay,
all the tickets are sold.
All the tickets are sold in advance.
They're all on the board. When you walk in, they're all up there.
All
you can
up
see
there.
your number, and they start ripping them down at 6 o'clock. They roll the ball, draw the tickets.
Now you do get a little bit of cash if you're the first one, right?
Yeah, right. The first one gets their money back. Like I said, there's $1,000 ticket, there's a $500 ticket, a $300 ticket, a $200 ticket. So,
and of course the 10,000.
10,000. So I said,
it'd be nice to walk out there with 10 grand, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice. I said, I don't have any luck, so I'm sure. I said it's not considered a donation.
It's a donation. How about
it's an annual donation? But you never know.
You never know. You can't win if you're not in, right?
Some people are lucky, some people are not. Believe me, I'm not lucky.
I'm trying to remember if you ever won.
I realized that at a young age. No, never. So
even with all the drawings, all the different community,
Odom Day,
anything. You haven't won anything.
No.
40 years he's been buying tickets to different things and never won anything.
Never won a thing.
He just walks up and says, "Here's my donation."
Here's my donation.
Yeah, you can give me the ticket, but
I know it goes for a good cause, so it's all good.
All right.
Make sure you get your ticket.
So you head to Savannah today, right?
Yeah, got to go to Savannah. I said maybe the crowd's out of there by, maybe they got all the drunks off the streets by now.
I'm sure there were things pretty good now. Now, is the baseball field right there at the school?
Yeah, they got a gorgeous facility over there. It's a nice place.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
All right, and so it's Wayne County Benedictine today, and region action in baseball. And first pitch will be at 6 o'clock. We encourage you to go to Savannah and support the Yellow Jackets. If you can't make it, we'll have the game for you right here on 105.5 FM. We'll also stream it live down our website at bigdogcountry.com. And you can click on live stream. And you can also go to our YouTube channel, which is on our Facebook page and on our website, and click on it, and the game will be there also, because a lot of times our live stream channel will fill up quickly and people will get bounced out, and but we do have basically unlimited there on our YouTube channel. Just like our morning show here on WIFO, you can listen to it on 105.5 FM. Go to our website, click on live stream, it's there, and click on our YouTube channel, and the morning show here on WIFO is right there too. And so you can listen to it around the world. And let me tell you, we have people who do that. They'll text in birthdays or anniversaries, especially birthdays, and they could be in Europe, they could be in Texas, they could be in New York. It's wherever they happen to be, they'll text in a birthday or email in a birthday, and we'll have it on. So go Jackets. They play. It's not a one double and then a double header this week. It's three different games, right?
Right. It's Monday. Today in Savannah, which is Tuesday, Thursday at home at Howard Bell Field, where they got that Hall of Fame ceremony first pitch. That's going to take place at 5:40. So again, they've contacted all those Hall of Fame members. So that should be a nice ceremony Thursday at home, and then Friday back in Savannah and take on BC. So they've got 2 of the 3 games at their place. So
okay,
hopefully we can sweep all 3, stay unbeaten in region play, and get ready for the next series. So
sounds good.
Big show that's going to take place. Ware's sitting there pretty good. They're 3-0. We're 3-0. So still trying to figure out how Warner Robins beat BC.
Yeah. So how did they do that? I
guess I'll find out when I get the lineup card from the coach, because that'll be the first question. How the heck did you lose to Warner Robins?
Wow.
May make him mad right off the bat.
Ask it nicely, Bob.
I don't think I will. I just take that needle in there. You lost to Warner Robins, my God. How'd you do that? Did your team not show up?
Did y'all forfeit or something? What?
Did it take a bad bounce in that cornfield? Is that what it was?
We're talking about Warner Robins baseball field. They got a Taj Mahal as a football stadium, but their baseball field has a lot.
Apparently, somebody called from Warner Robins the other day.
They did.
They're building a brand new baseball complex.
So they let you know, Bob, right? Because they heard up in Warner Robins you talking about it.
I've heard about the cornfields. They won't be letting know that they're upgrading their facilities at Warner Robins. They're building a brand new baseball complex.
All right.
So not sure when it's going to be built, but
okay.
Everybody's building new facilities. Must be nice. I said $13.8 million at Perry. I mean, we get to Perry.
What are they doing in there at Perry?
They're building an indoor facility. It's a baseball. It's all baseball. It's all baseball, softball. It's a baseball softball complex.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get the lineup card. I said, this is a nice place. First time they've ever been. Never did we did football in the past at Perry. Never did a baseball game.
Right.
They're in our reach first time. I said, man, this is a nice ballpark. Pretty nice. He said, we'll get a good look at it because it won't be here when you get back the next time. So we're tearing it down, building a new $13.8 million complex.
For baseball, softball. This is not even football. This is just baseball, softball, $13.8 million facility.
In Perry.
And they're going to have an indoor practice.
Hitting facility.
For
both the boys and girls. Baseball
and then a new baseball field and softball field.
Right. Brand new complex.
Softball and baseball field new and indoor hitting complex. Yeah. It's amazing. It's going to cost $13.8
million. That's the cost.
Construction costs high these days, aren't they? Woo, man. Okay.
Must be nice.
I was listening to Georgia News Network this morning. They're talking about that they're going to start having community get-togethers, meetings, or in Savannah to get the Savannahans' input on. Do you want to see a new Talmadge Bridge, or do you want to have a tunnel under the river? Now, I don't know why they're asking the residents of Savannah that, but they are.
A tunnel under the river. That's kind of like the one in New York.
Yeah, either one, because, when they built the new bridge, I mean, everybody thought that's going to be high enough. Look how high that thing is. Ain't nowhere in the world a doggone ship's going to get any higher than that. It is. So there's some cargo ships that cannot go under that bridge in Savannah. So they're either going to have to build a new one, because you can't raise that thing. It's not like you can get under there with Jackson Lynn and raise that thing up. Or they have to build a new one, or just build a tunnel up under the Savannah River and just tear that big bridge down. So which one would you rather have? Would you like to have a big, brand new, taller bridge? Or would you rather have a tunnel under the Savannah River? And so they're going to do get-togethers, community gatherings in Savannah to get Savannahans' input on which one they would rather have and why. You got a thought on that, Bob?
When I remember we went to New York for the Super Bowl, I didn't know we were going under a bridge, under the...
You didn't know you were going under the river? Or the like Chesapeake, under the entire bay?
And when Greg told me that, I said, you didn't need to tell me that. That's all.
You got millions of gallons of water on top of you,
I didn't like it. It wasn't a good feeling.
It wasn't a good feeling being under there?
No.
Hey, if you lived up there, you get used to it. Yeah.
I guess. I'd built a new bridge.
You'd go for the new bridge. You don't like going underground.
I don't like going. Scary thing.
All right. So that'll be interesting on what they're going to do, because if they want to get the bigger cargo ships in these days, they're going to have to do one of the two. It's a fast-growing port over there, continues to grow each year, but there's some ships that cannot go in there, and Savannah's in the state of Georgia's missing out on it. And so one of the two is going to have to be done. And I don't know if I have really an opinion on that now. I'd have to hear the pros and cons of both.
I'm sure the cost will be the big. What's the difference in the cost?
I don't have no idea what the difference in the cost is. I'm sure that kind of information will be relayed.
It's always about the money.
It's always about the money. Is it cheaper to dig a big hole and tunnel, or is it cheaper to build a big old bridge? And which one's better? Because a tunnel, that's. Like you said, that's a scary thing. What if you have? Look how many accidents you have on stuff. If you get one under the tunnel, then it's going to back traffic up halfway across Georgia and South Carolina. So what do you do? And you can't have the Talmadge Bridge run anymore. Remember every year they have that big bridge run there where people run over the bridge and run back across out there. Just like in the Sidney Lear Bridge in Brunswick, they have the big bridge run every year.
Well, nowadays with all these terrorists, you want to cause havoc. That's what I kept thinking about going in that tunnel. What if some of the terrorists blow up this?
Because many of those people, they don't care if they get killed. So they'll start having those get-togethers. I'm not sure when, but they're going to start on that. We're still talking several years down the line by the time they do that, and then do the planning, and then put the contracts out, and then start building. We're still looking ways down the road.
Be a good question for Buddy tomorrow.
And that's a good question. I was thinking that's a good question for Buddy tomorrow. Does he have any thoughts or feelings on it either way, or is he just wants to keep it open until he gets all the facts?
Right.
So, remember that tomorrow when we're talking to Congressman Betty Carter on the world-famous Butch and Bob show. You're on WIFO.
I have to write it down. I can't remember.
Can you remember to get your tickets?
I can't remember to get my...
to the Touchdown Club $10,000 giveaway.
The older I get, the less my memory kicks in. So
that's what I texted my daughter-in-law the other day. I told her to remind me about something. I had to pick up one of the grandsons for something, and I said, please remind me. I said that my brain, at my age, my brain's getting about filled up, and so anything that new goes in, sometimes it'll bounce out because my brain's just about filled up after 70 years. So.
I got confidence Katie will hold on to those tickets.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust Katie.
Right. Did you tell her to hold on to them?
I did. But I told her I'd be by a certain day. So.
But you didn't go by that day, did you?
That's what I'm saying. I forgot.
you forgot not only yesterday, but another day.
I promise I'll get by this week.
All right.
Just can't.
You do know you can put reminders in your phone, your calendar. You just go to the calendar and you just type it in there, and then boom, it'll remind you that day of what you got going on. I got 2 reminders from me today.
I have a calendar on my phone.
Yeah, you do have a calendar for me. Get Leanne to show you how to do it.
I don't have time for that.
Oh, don't have time. Yeah, right.
I don't need a calendar. I got a calendar at home.
Do it during the commercials of the soap opera you watch each day. Just do it during the commercials.
I DVR it.
You DVR?
I don't watch the commercials.
Or during a live sporting event. During the commercials of that. All right, anything else going on, Bob?
No, just again, 6 o'clock in Savannah, Wayne County, BC, big game.
Big game. Baseball action right here on 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country, WIFO. And that wraps up the world-famous Butch and Bob show this morning. It is brought to you by Heron Aldridge Insurance, by Murphy Builder Supply, by the Service Department of GNS Auto Sales, and by First Southern Bank. We got the Historic Strand Cinema Movie Trivia Question of the Day coming your way soon. Your chance to win a couple of movie passes so you and someone else can go see a movie y'all's choice at the Strand Theater, and also win a delicious pizza from the Strand Bistro to chow down on there while you're watching the movie. That's coming up in just a few minutes right here on Big Dog Country, WIFO.
Israel goes back on the attack. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
Hamas cannot be part of the future in the Gaza Strip. Full stop.
That's Israeli Foreign Ministry spokesman Oren Marmerstein after a new round of airstrikes bombarded Gaza, where health officials say more than 400 Palestinians have been killed, including women and children.
The IDF saying it's going after Hamas targets like officials and infrastructure. The renewed fighting comes during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, and footage this morning shows the widespread extent of some of the damage across the Strip. The first stage of the ceasefire ended 2 weeks ago. Negotiators have yet to hammer out a second stage, which would free the remaining hostages.
Fox's Alex Hogan. None of the war in Ukraine. President Trump keeps trying to stop it, and we'll talk to Russian leader Vladimir Putin today.
The call between the two leaders comes after a week of negotiations. That began when the United States and Ukraine agreed on a plan for a 30-day ceasefire. We could soon find out if Russia is ready to sign on to it too.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. A federal judge has given the Trump administration till noon to answer questions about controversial weekend deportations he had ordered halted and why the order was ignored. But White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tells Fox,
"We know we are going to win this battle in court."
She maintains the planes carrying alleged Venezuelan gang members in the U.S. illegally were in international airspace when the judge ordered the planes to turn around. A first in Texas, a midwife criminally charged, accused of performing abortions.
Maria Rojas is charged with 2 felonies, illegal performance of an abortion and practicing medicine without a license under Texas' near-total abortion ban. State Attorney General Ken Paxton says Rojas illegally operated at least 3 clinics in the Houston area where the procedures were performed. Opponents of the ban say it's too vague regarding when medically necessary exceptions are allowed, and a bill has been filed in the current state legislative session to clarify that.
That's Tanya J. Powers. America's listening to Fox News.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
They're in mourning in Southern California after a sheriff's deputy was killed in a high-speed chase that left his patrol car split in 2.
The officer was pursuing a suspected car thief when the horrific crash occurred. 34-year-old San Bernardino deputy Hector Cuevas Jr. was pronounced dead at the scene after he slammed into a car and then careened into a light pole. Police say Cuevas was trying to pull 22-year-old Ryan Turner over when Turner sped away, resulting in the pursuit. Turner was later captured on foot. He faces vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated charges. Gary Baumgarten, Fox News.
The Federal Reserve will assess the economy starting this morning in a 2-day meeting that is not expected to lead to an interest rate cut this time. On Wall Street, stock futures down modestly before today's trading. This happened just after midnight, way above us.
And undocking confirmed.
That's NASA TV.
Freedom is free of its moorings. Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore begin their belated trip home.
Those two astronauts are on a SpaceX capsule on its way back to Earth now, finally, after they spent more than 9 months stranded at the International Space Station.
The pair was only supposed to be there for about 8 days. But that all changed after NASA determined the Boeing Starliner spacecraft they arrived on had issues and wasn't safe enough for their return to Earth. So a 4-person crew arrived over the weekend to take over for the departing crew. And if all goes as planned, the Dragon capsule should splash down in the Gulf of America off of Florida's Panhandle just before 6 p.m. Tuesday.
Fox's Ashley Strohmeyer. Days before spring is finally sprung, the boys of summer are playing. The Major League Baseball season opener underway now in Tokyo. The Los Angeles Dodgers, led by Japanese star Shohei Ohtani, playing the Chicago Cubs. LA leads 3-1 in the 7th inning. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. It's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and more. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1074 North Macon Street, or give us a call at 912-427-4237. You can also start your application online at www.onefc.com. All loan terms and applicable APR depends on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested. It may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Good morning. You're tuned into The Morning Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Butch Hubbard here with you on this Tuesday morning, 18th day of March. And coming up soon, we got the giveaway of the movie passes and pizzas, so keep tuned in for your chance to win right here on Big Dog Country Radio. All right, let's check your official weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties. It's going to be a good-looking day as the day goes along. Mostly sunny today, with a high today right around 73. Mostly sunny as the morning moves along. It gets sunnier and sunnier today. Sunny today with a high today near 73. Clear skies tonight, low tonight of 44. Sunny tomorrow, high tomorrow near 82. And we do have a 50% chance of showers on Thursday. The Omaha river levels at 9.4 feet, 9.4 feet and rising. Should get up to around 9.9 feet by Saturday. Currently 43 degrees here on the Way Cross Highway in Jesup. Tide for the day. The tide right now is coming in. High tide will occur right before noon, around 11:55 for high tide. Low tide later this afternoon around 5:35. And sunset at 7:37. Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jesup. Let's get some words of wisdom right now. Focus on the family commentary, and it's brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC, located on Highway 341 South in Jesup.
Truck season is back at Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, the original home of no-hassle buying. Get a new Chevrolet Silverado 1500 up to $10,000 off and no payments for 90 days. Together, let's drive. Just up the road to Neesmith Chevrolet GMC in Jesup, or shop online at neesmithjesup.net. Your home for no-hassle buying. Offer with approved credit. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Booker T. Washington once said, "Few things help an individual more than to place responsibility on them, and then let them know that you trust them." That's a message Jason Bracey's father takes to heart. Jason is a high school quarterback in Modesto, California. What makes him unique is he's blind. Jason was diagnosed with retinal cancer at the age of 1 and blind by the age of 7. At age 15, he decided to play football, but he needed his dad's help to do it. Their system begins with Jason, who memorizes every play, so he knows where his teammates are supposed to be and where they're supposed to go. Then his father talks to him from the sidelines through a walkie-talkie attached to Jason's helmet. He paints a mental picture for Jason so Jason can, in essence, see what everybody else on the field sees. Jason trusts his father's instructions, and his dad trusts Jason to step out and compete with sighted kids. Our children need to be safe, but they don't need to be coddled. Overprotection insulates children from danger, but it also prevents them from developing the self-confidence they need to succeed as adults. Risk and trust are essential ingredients for raising strong children. Kids need parents who watch out for their well-being, but they also need parents who trust them to step out and try new things, even when it's a risk. For Focus on the Family, I'm Jim Daly.
The words you are about to hear are taken from letters sent in by members of the Trinity Debt Management Program.
Dear Trinity, today I'm making my final credit card payment.
Before I came to you, I was in a constant state of anxiety and panic, but now there is hope for my family's financial future.
Working with Trinity made me understand that I'm not alone.
You really do help people.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Without Trinity's support, I would not have achieved my lifelong goal of becoming debt-free.
We saved a lot on interest and penalties, of course, but the reward was the gift of human kindness.
Trinity has carried me through a very difficult time in my life. You're amazing.
I used to feel so anxious and hopeless. Now I feel grace and peace.
God bless Trinity as you continue to help others become debt-free.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976.
Focus on the Family Commentary brought to you by Neesmith Chevy GMC, located on Highway 341 South in Jesup, the original home of No Hassle Buying. 840, 105.5 FM. Coming up next, we'll have the latest state news from the Georgia News Network, and then your opportunity to win some movie passes and pizzas. So keep tuned in for your chance to win.
Do you suffer from joint pain, poor balance, headaches, vertigo, or dizziness? Do you have any difficulties with walking long distances, playing sports, or even carrying out your daily activities? Do you have an infant or child that requires care? Give Smart Physical Therapy a call. We pride ourselves in one-on-one treatment to help you address all your needs. If you have a question about your condition or just curious of the services we offer, give Smart Physical Therapy a call. Ask for Kara Jackson or Garrett Pye, and we will be glad to assist you and get you on the right path. Kara is a physical therapist with several years of experience that specializes in balance, pediatrics, and pelvic floor dysfunctions. We all make a great team here at Smart and would love for you to be a part of and experience the differences we can make in your life. Always remember that it is your choice on where you go for your physical therapy needs, so give Smart Physical Therapy a call today. Our number is 559-2071. That's 559-2071, and let us have the privilege of helping you meet all your goals. Smart Physical Therapy is located next door to Dr. Hendricks' office at 360 Peachtree Street.
I'm Brant Davis with Jesup Furniture Outlet. Quality furniture doesn't have to be expensive. Visit our outlet showroom today to find unbelievable savings for every room in the home. Close-out luxury mattresses from top manufacturers starting at $4.99. Every item in our store is on sale and available for immediate delivery or pickup. Take advantage of our special financing where you pay no interest for up to 48 months. Stop in today at Jesup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
Stop predator harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Capitas, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact legal assistant Tanya Blanton at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jesup.
The latest from GNN, the Georgia News Network.
I'm Scott Kimbler. A multi-million-dollar data storage space is in the works for Metro Atlanta. That puts it at close to 3 times the size for a $1 million size space in the Metro. The Atlanta Regional topped Northern Virginia for the first time last year. That's more than double the size of data centers currently operating in the area as far as leasing size. Time Magazine has named Georgia Park one of the greatest places of 2025 in the world. More on that from Liz Kennedy.
The Okmulgee Mounds National Historical Park in Macon was named one of the world's top 100 destinations. The park has been pushing to become Georgia's first national park and holds 7 ancient mounds built around 900 CE, which is also known as the Common Era. The park was also home to 4 prehistoric cultures, including the Mississippians. The historical park hopes to reach national park status sometime this year. I'm Liz Kennedy.
An attorney is continuing to fight back in the Donald Trump case. A judge ruled in favor of the defense attorney, which comes out to around $54,000 in fees. The district attorney had no comment to Judge Krause's ruling. An effort to have Krause recused from the case months ago just didn't work out. An illegal immigrant crackdown appears to be moving forward in Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp is giving the go-ahead for the 287C program, which is supposed to be identifying people in the U.S. who pose a safety risk. The support for Trump as president does not stop at the Georgia border. Governor Kemp recently praised Trump for cracking down on illegal immigration. With the Georgia News Network, I'm Scott Kimbler.
This is GNN, the Georgia News Network.
845, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country. It is now time for the Historic Strand Cinema Movie Trivia Question of the Day. Your chance to win a couple of movie passes so you and someone else can go see a movie y'all's choice at the Strand Theater on any day from today through next Tuesday. It'll expire on the 25th of March. You've got all the way from today all the way through the 25th of March for you and someone else to go see a movie y'all's choice at the Strand Theater. And you'll also win a delicious pizza from the Strand Bistro to eat while you're watching the movie. The Historic Strand Cinema Movie Trivia Question of the Day. And to find out what's showing at the Strand Theater and also showing at the Jesup Drive-In, because the Jesup Drive-In reopened this past weekend. And just go to their website, JesupMovies.com, JesupMovies.com. And it's all right there. Okay? And remember, if you've won anything at all from Big Dog Country in the past 30 days, please sit back and let somebody else win. We do like to spread the winning around. And today, you'll need to text in the name of the movie and the name of the lead actress. The name of the movie and the name of the lead actress, along with your name. Make sure you put your name on the text so we'll know who to make the certificate out to in case you happen to be our winner. So text in the name of the movie and your name, along with the name of the lead actress, to 912-427-3711. Text all those in. The name of the movie, the name of the lead actress, and your name to 912-427-3711. And I'm going to take the fourth text with the correct answers, with the name of the movie and the name of the actress. This movie came out in 1979. 1979. Man, I was still in my 20s at that time. 1979. It's monster, horror, space, sci-fi. Here's a description of the movie. After investigating a mysterious transmission of an unknown origin, the crew of a commercial spacecraft encounters a deadly life form. In space, no one can hear you scream. All right, what is the name of this movie? And make sure you get it right, because there's another one just similar to it, just one letter off. So make sure you get this one right. And who's the actress that plays the role of Ripley? Remember, you text in. You got to text, not call. You got to text in the name of the movie, the name of the lead actress, and your name to 912-427-3711. Text those in. What's the name of the movie? What is the name of the actress that plays the lead role of Ripley? And put your name on the text. Text all in right now to 912-427-3711. Fourth text with both correct answers of the name of the movie and the actress will win the movie passes and pizza. So text now and good luck. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Absolutely crazy savings now on 2024 Ford models at Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. Expedition, save up to $11,000. Broncos, save up to $6,500. F-150s, save up to $9,850. And Super Duties will save you up to $7,000. But that's not all. The 24 Ford Edge is discounted up to $9,500. The Bronco Sport, save up to $4,750. And the Bronco Raptor, save up to $16,000. Now's the time to buy and save like never before. Robbie Robertson Ford, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at RobbieRobertsonFord.com.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher installation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles or stay today.
Let's talk about one of your most important possessions, your smile. I'm Dr. Tad Jackson of Midway Family Dental. If you're not smiling as much as you'd like, a visit to Midway Family Dental may be all you need to start smiling again. If you've thought about dentures but were afraid of the price, we can help. We offer same-day dentures at a very low price that will have you smiling again in no time. Please call Midway Family Dental today at 912-880-2288. Once again, that number, 912-880-2288.
The Chop House Grill and Bar in downtown Jesup offers a cozy, laid-back atmosphere with daily food and drink specials as well as live entertainment every Thursday and Friday nights. The Chop House Grill and Bar has all of your favorites, from their hand-tossed pizza cooked in their authentic brick oven to their Chop House burgers and steaks. And with their family-friendly environment, there is something for everyone. And they have specials every day from 3 to 5. The Chop House Grill and Bar offers dine-in and takeout options. Located at 155 West Cherry Street in downtown Jesup. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 11 Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 9 Sundays. Come chop it up with us at the Chop House in downtown Jesup.
The Hawks tonight look to stand a 2-game skin when they visit the Hornets. The Hawks right now are 7th in the Eastern Conference, and there's college basketball tonight. The first 4 games of the NCAA tournament are being held in Dayton. Those matchups include the North Carolina-San Diego State game, and the NIT tips off as well. Georgia Tech taking part, facing Jacksonville State. Meanwhile, the Georgia Bulldogs getting ready for their NCAA tournament game on Thursday against Gonzaga. And in foul news, the Falcons, according to reports, are expected to keep veteran QB Kirk Cousins until at least after the April 24th draft. Cousins has been linked to several trade rumors. The Falcons could keep him as Michael Penix's backup. Meanwhile, the Falcons keeping a couple veterans on defense, re-signing D-lineman Kentavious Street to a 1-year deal and corner Mike Ford to a 2-year package. And Spencer Strider had 6 strikeouts over 2 innings in his spring debut, but the Braves lost to Boston. That's sports. I'm Matt McCoy on the Georgia News Network.
You're listening to your Atlanta Braves radio station here in Southeast Georgia, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. Exciting Braves action begins on March 27th here on 105.5 FM. 1 week from this Thursday, Braves will begin their 2025 season. Generations of Southeast Georgia folks have been listening to Braves baseball here on Big Dog Country every single season since 1971. 55 years. We've been bringing Braves baseball to you right here on 105.5 FM. Well, we had a winner. We could have had several winners in this giveaway here, the Movie Passes and Pizza. The name of the movie was Alien. No S on this one. The first one in 1979 was Alien. The sequel, that came out in 1986, and it really surprised me that it took that long to come out with a sequel. But the sequel came out in 1986. That was Aliens. But the first one in 1979 was called Alien. And let me tell you, if you were in the theater during this movie, when that doggone alien, when it was basically small, popped out of that guy's chest, everybody screamed. I mean, it just pop, boom. And how many takeoffs have been on that since 1979, especially comedic acts? All right, the name of the movie was Alien. The name of the actress, of course, was Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney, I can't say Weaver. And so the fourth text with both correct answers came from Hadley Smith. Hadley Smith. So Sigourney Weaver and Alien, and the fourth correct answer came from Hadley Smith. So Hadley Smith, what we need for you to do is to come on down here to the radio station at 2420 Waycross Highway in Jesup, Big Dog Boulevard, and pick up your Strand certificate just as soon as you can. Remember, it expires next Tuesday, which is the 25th of March. Is when it expires. You and someone else can go see a movie of your choice, and you've also won that delicious pizza from the Strand Bistro to eat while you're watching the movie. Congratulations to Hadley Smith. Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jesup. It is now time for the Bargain Blitz here on Big Dog Country Radio. Your chance to purchase gift certificates and gift cards from area businesses at bargain basement prices. And if you do text in or call in, wait until I'm completely through with giving the description of the item, because you don't know the exact price I'm going to put on it. And so just wait till I'm completely through describing the item and how much we're going to sell it for. The Bargain Blitz is where you purchase gift certificates and gift cards from area businesses. If you're the first person to text in or call in, you will win. Basically, you'll win because you're only paying a bargain price. So if you're the first person to text in or call in willing to pay the price, then that item is yours at that price. You'll stop by the radio station within 3 business days, which would be today, tomorrow, or Thursday, and pay us the amount of money that we ask for. And then you've got 60 days. It'll be valid for 60 days from the time that you pick it up. So that's how it works on the Bargain Blitz. The first item that we're going to sell, the items that we're going to sell this morning, are from Habaneros Nakodos and from Fabulous Finds. Right now, let's hear from Habaneros and Nakodos.
Habaneros is back. That's right, Habaneros is back, serving Wayne County for 23 years with the same great taste and flavor with new menu items added. The cantina is back open. Habaneros is open Monday through Thursday from 11 to 9 and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 9:30, closed on Sunday. Offering catering and delivery, or you can call in your order at 912-427-9202. That's 912-427-9202. And don't forget to book your kid's birthday for a piñata celebration. Habaneros located at 1417 South 1st Street, Jesup.
All right, we've got a gift certificate here from Habaneros Nakodos, located on Highway 84 here in Jesup, on this side of the Jesup, and it's a $15 certificate, and we're going to sell it for $7. $7 less than half price. So be the first person to text in or call in right now, and it's yours. I see the phone ringing, and I think that we've got somebody. Okay, it's sold for $7. It's sold for $7. The Habaneros Nakodos sold for $7. Somebody was, as soon as I said $7, they were calling in. All right, the next item we're going to sell is a gift certificate to Fabulous Finds and Friends on West Walnut Street in downtown Jesup. Let's hear from them.
Fabulous Finds and Friends, under new ownership, is your place to go to find the most distinctive finds. From antique furniture, painted furniture, home decor, and so much more. Fabulous Finds and Friends also carries a variety of paints, chalk paints, and other painting items. Fabulous Finds offers 30-day layaway and new weekly inventory. Be sure to check out their Facebook page, Fabulous Finds, or call them at 912-256-3110. 912-256-3110. Fabulous Finds and Friends is open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 3 p.m. Located at 198 West Walnut Street, downtown Jesup.
We've got a $25 certificate, Fabulous Finds and Friends, located at 198 West Walnut Street in downtown Jesup, and we're going to sell it for $5. You're saving $20. Okay, you're saving $20. You're only spending $5. You'll get $25 worth of whatever merchandise you want there at Fabulous Finds and Friends, and they got tons of stuff there, let me tell you. Fabulous Finds and Friends at 198 West Walnut Street, and I see the phone ringing. I think that we got it. Okay, it's sold for $5. All right, both items sold very quickly this morning here on the Bargain Blitz here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO-FM Jesup. Remember, we got Wayne County baseball coming your way today. The Wayne County Yellow Jackets traveling to Savannah to take on BC Benedictine in a very important region game. And first pitch will be at 6 o'clock. We encourage you to get to Savannah, wear your gold and white and black and yellow, and cheer the Jackets on to victory. But if for some reason you can't make it, we'll bring all the action to you right here on Big Dog Country Radio. You can listen to the game beginning at 5:50 this afternoon here on 105.5 FM. And also, we'll be streaming it live down our website at bigdogcountry.com. Just click on live stream. And we'll be streaming it down our YouTube channel. Just go to our Facebook page or to our webpage and click on where it says YouTube. And that's where the game will be also. Wayne County baseball today. So go Jackets. WIFO-FM Jesup. FM 105.5.
I've got a good woman at home who thinks I do just ain't always around.